Hey mamas! Today I want to talk about celebrating your body after you have a baby, and specifically about celebrating the extra pounds that each kid gives you. And notice I didn't say tolerating, I said celebrating. Now, if you immediately start thinking, Dana, I don't want to celebrate the weight, I want to lose it instead, I hear you, but hear me out. As women, in general, right, our weight tends to go up and down our whole lives, and especially so throughout the experience of pregnancy and postpartum, right? As moms, as women, our bodies are just always changing. That's a given. So why then do we give our weight so much weight? Why do we give it so much power over how gorgeous, sexy, confident, and capable we should feel about ourselves? It's because we are not conditioned to think that our body's ever-changing size and shape is A, normal, and B, can be a joyful experience to celebrate. We're conditioned to think that we should only strive to be smaller, and that process must be a joyless experience, full of negative self-talk, deprivation, and comparison. It's that conditioning that has us standing in the mirror, frowning at ourselves, feeling like we haven't bounced back quickly enough after each baby. And then we start pinching and prodding and poking the bits that didn't used to spill over our genes. And as body positive as I am, I'm not immune to this experience either. About a year after I gave birth to my baby girl, I noticed my 3-year-old son repeatedly pinching his tummy. And I observed him for a few days and then asked him how his tummy was feeling and why he was squeezing himself like that. And he said, "Mommy, I saw you doing it." Yes, he had. The truth is that my tummy had become a problem area after my daughter was delivered by C-section. My recovery was tough. I had a lot of lingering pain. I was exhausted from caring for 2 kids, and I didn't feel much like exercising. I was still up about 25 pounds from my feel-good weight, and I didn't like it. That stubborn layer of fat around my middle felt uncomfortable, even foreign to me, but the negative self-talk towards my belly was growing louder, that critical voice was getting nastier, and the lack of love and celebration for my changed body was showing up in the ways I touched myself. My son was right. I was unconsciously poking and prodding and squeezing my belly rolls, and I was standing in the mirror muttering disgusting words to myself. And I was devastated when I realized what I'd been doing. Not only was I upset that I was being cruel to myself, but I was horrified that I was doing it unconsciously in front of my kids. And this is the big why of this video, the really big reason why you should celebrate your body in all its post-baby glory, extra pounds and all. It's because your kids are watching you. Your kids will do what you do. They will say what you say. And so think about that for a minute. Think about your beautiful daughter looking in the mirror and calling her healthy thighs disgusting. Or your amazing son somehow thinking he might be less than because he's bigger than the other kids. It's just not okay. And it was my son's mimicking behavior that sounded a wake-up call to drop my body shaming and get back on track with self-love and celebration of my body. And this is the practice I did then after my 3-year-old called me out, to reconnect with my heavier belly, to honor the power and the pudge in my new midsection, and to reignite the love affair I really wanted to have with myself. And this is the practice I still do today to stay in love with this body that's birthed 2 babies and to celebrate the extra pounds each kid gave me. So pay attention. Here's how it goes. I want you to stand in the mirror, and instead of berating yourself, I want you to coach yourself with self-loving, celebratory affirmations like, my body is healthy, supple, and gorgeous. My curves are extra in all the right ways. My soft belly carried 2 adorable babies. My stretch marks are shiny. They show off how flexible I am. And then add in a little splash of sensuality and strength and power to your affirmations. I am so sexy just as I am. My curves are sensual and desirable. My body is strong, and I want to show it and share it with pride. Yeah? And then Put your hands on your body and say, I'm excited to touch myself. This body deserves my touch and it deserves my partner's touch too. Yeah, and even if it feels funny or awkward or false, don't quit telling yourself these affirmations in the mirror. Keep saying them until you feel them in your body, until you start smiling, until you're actually celebrating yourself. And once you're on a roll, once you're feeling that celebration, call the kids in to do this practice with you, albeit in a less sensual way, right? Show them how you hug yourself and give yourself compliments. Ask them, what do you love about your body? Your strong arms, your soft skin, your huggable belly. And then start celebrating each other, compliment each other. Make it feel like a party with music and dancing, or do it in a way that's better suited to your own personal style and vibe. I know that celebrating yourself may seem silly and goofy, and in the beginning, it might make you cringe or feel like a phony, but I want you to be unafraid to change your patterns with this, because it is this kind of playful celebration that creates a culture of self-love and true body positivity in your family, with you as the fearless leader. And how amazing does that sound? Now, I want you to go and try this practice. Start actively celebrating your body and rewriting the example you set for your kids. And before I go, I'm gonna leave you with one last thought, and that is, I want you to stop attaching so much value to how your body looks. And I want you to put more value on how you celebrate yourself, because your looks, your weight, it's always changing, it's always gonna change. And often it's not even totally in your control, but how you treat yourself, that is in your control. So treat yourself right. Do it to feel good and juicy and feminine and strong and satisfied. Do it to set an example for your kids, and also do it for your partner too. Confidence and self-celebration are very attractive qualities that he likes to see in you, and he's gonna be psyched to witness this beautiful shift in you too. And by sprinkling a few little doses of this self-loving mirror work into your soul each day, you will start to change the way you see and treat your body, and how you share your body with your partner as well. And I think you're gonna find celebrating yourself as you are to be way more fun than bashing yourself. Thanks for watching. I wanna hear your thoughts on this ritual and this practice, and on bringing your kids in to try it with you. Leave me a comment. Feel free to share your challenges and your struggles with it, or your big wins and your excitement. And please be sure to go to my website, danavmyers.com, and sign up for more tools and resources to increase your self-love and reignite your relationship after kids. See you next time.